Chapter 1. The Day Everything Froze.
It was a typical Friday morning until computers around the world lit up with a chilling message. Oops, your files have been encrypted.
And within minutes, hospitals, factories, and government offices were plunged into digital chaos.
In May 2017, the WannaCry ransomware attack erupted like a cyber hurricane, spreading across networks faster than any security team could respond.
The United Kingdom's National Health Service, the NHS, suffered one of the worst impacts. Doctors locked out of systems, surgeries canceled, ambulances rerouted.
The world was reminded of a terrifying possibility that a single piece of malware could bring critical infrastructure to its knees.
Chapter 2. The Perfect Cyberstorm.
WannaCry didn't appear out of nowhere. It was the result of a perfect storm of global negligence, outdated systems, and stolen cyberweapons.
Months earlier, a mysterious group known as the Shadow Brokers leaked a set of NSA-developed hacking tools.
One of them, EternalBlue, exploited a flaw in Microsoft's Windows networking protocol.
And according to reporting from outlets like The Guardian and BBC News, this exploit was powerful enough to break into machines across entire networks without user interaction.
Microsoft released a patch in March 2017 warning that the vulnerability was extremely dangerous.
But countless institutions, including hospitals operating old machines, never installed it.
Old hardware, budget constraints, outdated policies, these cracks in the system were exactly what WannaCry needed.
Chapter 3. How WannaCry Spread Like Wildfire.
WannaCry was different from typical ransomware.
It didn't need phishing emails or tricked users.
Once inside a network, EternalBlue allowed it to leap automatically between machines.
It behaved like a digital worm, a self-propagating cyber parasite.
Within hours, more than 200,000 computers across 150 countries were infected.
Hospitals, shipping companies, universities, rail networks, no sector was safe.
And each compromised system displayed the same bright red ransom screen demanding $300 worth of Bitcoin.
Chapter 4. Hospitals on the Brink.
Few places felt the impact harder than the NHS.
Doctors suddenly couldn't access patient records. Lab systems froze. Imaging equipment powered down mid-operation.
Ambulances sat idle because dispatch systems were locked.
In some regions, emergency departments were forced to turn patients away.
According to investigative coverage from major outlets, at least 19,000 appointments and surgeries were canceled.
And although no patient deaths were officially attributed to the attack, many experts warn that the system came dangerously close to a fatal collapse.
WannaCry revealed just how fragile hospital infrastructure had become and how little resilience existed for large-scale cyber events.
Chapter 5. The Global Ripple Effect.
The NHS wasn't alone.
Spain's Telefonica fell first, then Germany's rail operator Deutsche Bahn.
FedEx, Nissan, Renault, even parts of Russia's government, all hit within a matter of hours.
Security teams everywhere scrambled to disconnect networks, isolate systems, and halt the spread.
But for many organizations, it was already too late.
WannaCry had exposed a brutal truth. Critical infrastructure around the world was built on fragile, outdated digital foundations.
And the world had been warned, but had not acted. Chapter 6. The Kill Switch That Saved the World.
In the midst of the chaos, an unexpected hero emerged, a young British cybersecurity researcher named Marcus Hutchins.
He analyzed the ransomware code and discovered a strange domain name hidden deep inside it.
Thinking it was simply a tracking tool, he registered the domain.
But the moment he did, the attack stopped.
The domain acted as a built-in kill switch, and activating it prevented new infections from spreading.
A single action by one researcher slowed what could have become a catastrophic global collapse.
But even the kill switch couldn't undo the damage already done.
Chapter 7. The Aftermath and the Blame Game.
When the dust settled, investigations uncovered a long chain of failures.
Governments accused organizations of ignoring warnings.
Experts condemned years of underfunded IT departments and reliance on outdated systems like Windows XP.
Microsoft issued rare criticism of the US government, arguing that hoarding cyberweapons like EternalBlue put the world at risk once those tools leaked.
By December 2017, the US, UK, and other countries publicly attributed the attack to North Korean state-sponsored hackers.
And the financial cost?
Estimates reached into the billions, from canceled surgeries to crippled logistics systems to damaged corporate infrastructure.
Chapter 8, A Final Twist.
The most unsettling revelation came quietly afterward. WannaCry didn't actually make much ransom money.
The attackers earned only a modest amount in Bitcoin, far less than typical ransomware operations.
Which led investigators to a chilling theory.
The attack may not have been meant to make money, but to test capabilities.
A demonstration of how quickly a cyberweapon could spread and how unprepared the world was to stop it.
If WannaCry was just a trial run, the implications are terrifying.
The attack became a warning siren for governments and critical infrastructure operators everywhere.
Chapter 9, Closing Message.
WannaCry wasn't the most sophisticated cyber attack. It wasn't the most profitable.
But it was one of the most impactful because it exposed just how vulnerable hospitals, cities, and entire nations can be to a single unpatched system.
So, the question remains, has the world truly learned from WannaCry, or is another digital catastrophe already approaching?
Share your thoughts below.